Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Incredible!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
Oh, that is a bit special. So, a breakthrough already. Manchester United are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Daniel Alves. Rooney. Toni Kroos. And it's Adriano. And that's been levered clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Toni Kroos. Mesut Ozil. Lofted into the middle. Sissoko goes looking. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Sissoko.
Moussa Sissoko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And it's Dani Alves. Adriano crosses in a low one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Across the field it goes. Timely intervention. Tottenham have been in fine form in front of goal, and they've not failed to score in any of their last 5 games. Perotti.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Ozil has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Sissoko, whose first half strike gave his side the lead on his last outing. He's got through. Moy. Perotti. Tottenham were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
And it's Ozil. Perotti, who has made his impact already. Now it's Lulic. Lulic. Moy. Kroos plays it forward. A real chance to break. Now it's Neymar. That's a brilliant interception. And it's Perotti. Musa Sissoko. Lulic. Keeps everyone guessing. Dani Alves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Alves crosses it. And he's there to hoof it away. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's a loose ball. That's gone a long way up and away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Well positioned to make that interception. Sissoko goes long. Dani Alves tries lifting it over. Messi is onto it and can take it up. Lulic. Lulic drives it forward, played into the middle. Chance to hits one! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Tottenham have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Moy, close, with a definite foul there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Plays it long. Time and again they are repelled. Dinks one in. Mesut Ozil. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's Rooney. It has got, goes for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Ruiz gets it back.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Perotti. And now they can launch a counter. Ozil gets it out to the wing. Messi, he's got away. And the shot! Cleared without complication. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Manchester United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Tries to stroke it through. Perotti.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Lulic doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Toni Kroos. Lulic. Koscielny. Laporte. Sergio Ramos does well to read it and intercepts. And he's going long. Messi, now it's Messi. Towering header! Just off target.
Toni Kroos did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Perotti plays it out to the flank. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. Kroos tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Koscielny. Forward it goes. Sissoko plays it forward quickly. Great lead! He can pounce on it. And the lead is extended still further. Mondonda did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Tottenham take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tries to dink it in. Balls over the line and it is a corner. Tottenham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. We've got amongst the goals here. Neymar with a shot! And it's Adriano. Real chance! Moy. That had to be more accurate. Dani Alves. Manchester United awarded another corner. Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Ronaldo coming on. Can he continue his terrific scoring impact on the competition? Lulic. Moy. Perotti gets into a dangerous position. Hoists it forward. Mesut Ozil. Messi. Messi. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Messi chooses to go back. Laporte can hoist it clear. He's gone out of play. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Dani Alves, who has spent some time in Spain, of course. Mesut Ozil. He's gone for it! The just too high. And here's Perotti. He gets past his man, and it's Perotti. Musa Sissoko. Hits one! Keeper's not concerned by that. Tottenham can make their change now with a break in play. Rooney. Toni Kroos. Adriano, cut out in the nick of time. Kroos with the cross. Laporte with the clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Dani Alves tries to get it forward. Oh, real danger here! There are a few waiting for it. And it's Toni Kroos. Cleared away. That'll be a throw. Mesut Ozil. And here's Cristiano. Has a pop! Gullit goes looking. Musa Sissoko.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
Bale. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Ozil. That's a throw. Mesut Ozil. Toni Kroos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's being played forward. Mesut Ozil. Bale. Mesut Ozil. Dani Alves is charging up on the overlap. Gets up to head it! Really well taken goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So is this the start of a comeback? Adriano cuts it out. He's looked long this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Bale. That's good defending, very good defending. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Miguel Lopez gives chase. And it's Toni Kroos. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United has fallen short on the day. And they need to bounce back from this. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kick-off is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. Clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Miralem Pjanic. He plays in that deep midfield position, Peter, which allows him to take his time to pick out a pass to the forward line. He also delivers a fantastic set piece, something that his manager had in mind when making the signing, I'm sure.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pjanic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hoists it forward. Long gets into a dangerous position. Berardi keeps everyone guessing. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts. Bale. Now it's Benzema. And it's Long. Done very well to intervene. Pjanic. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He gets past his man. Massive leap! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Managed to get it away. Pjanic. And here's Ramsey. Enough try.
Ramsey certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Berardi. It's a loose ball. Gets it into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Chiellini. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. And it's got through.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Cristiano Ronaldo with a delicate ball. He's got through. Bale. Oh, clearance is short. Oscar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bale. Throwing. Tries to locate someone up front. Here's the through ball. Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Long really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Steered forward. He's looked long this time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Out to the left it goes. Berardi going full tilt down the left. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Sergio Ramos. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
Manchester United getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. A really good feat. Now the cross. Keeper's ball. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pjanic. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Onoma plays it out to the flank. Ramsey. Maggio. And it's Benzema. Pjanic. And it's played forward. Oscar. And here's Benzema. Ramsey. Cleared without complication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey. Forward it goes. Sergio Ramos. And it's played forward. Good ball. You can get that clear. And it's Pjanic. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he find it? Bale! A great save, real class.
Bale is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Ramsey. strike kept it fizzing low. Tries to switch the play. Berardi. And it's Bale. Deftly done. Bale provides an outlet. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rob plays it out to the wing. We hit half-time, so now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Oscar. And he heaves it forward. Berardi. Hoists it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo hits that long. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely controlled. Ramsey. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit into the middle. Knocks it away. Gets good distance on it. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Out to the right. Defender's on the back foot. Ramsey gets it back. He's had a... It's Bale! This could fall anywhere. Onomah. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, real danger here.
Long really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Bale. And here's Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United get it back again. Ramsey opts to play it back. Hoists it forward. Chiellini cuts it out. Now it's long. Looks to clip it forward. Nicely measured pass. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Over to the left. Berardi desperately wants to get on the end of this. Now can they counter?
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Long, gets it back. Ramsey, Oscar. Pjanic. Bale is onto it and can take it up. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Pjanic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the break is on. And here's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Manchester United take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Berardi with the delivery.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Hetamai drives it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool.
Has a goal! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams...
Big chance! Yes! And the comeback is complete! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Foot in. Ramsey really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well positioned to make that interception. Messi. And the counter is on. He's played him through. He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They have their equaliser! Just so calm under pressure.
Parejo really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Long pushes to get on the end of it.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's long. Chiellini battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Long. It has a pop! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's it! They are out! Manchester United have thrown it away. It was in their grasp, and they let it go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Wayne Rooney captures the imagination for me. By the time this fella...
Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's Bale. Dinks one in. Malqui can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit it. He's gone for it! Fair effort. He reacted well.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the defence can get it clear. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Rooney. Played out to the right. Knocks it away. Hits one! Cleared away. And here's Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Marcelo. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United can't seem to retain possession. Out towards the flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Ocampos. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Ocampos. Everton have statistically the worst defence in the league.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Malqui switches it towards the other side. And here's Cabella. Lefondre, he's left his man. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Cuts it out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Özil finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Hoists it high. Real chance! And it's Rooney. Rooney! And the shot! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And now the breakaway. Plays it out to the flank. Kasper Schmeichel can claim that. Mesut Ozil. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Rooney. Malqui gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Cabella. Played back in. Lefort has a pop! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Rooney up for the header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gomez hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Daniel Alves tries to get it forward quickly. It's being played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. And the counter is on. Brings it forward. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And it's played forward. Cabella. Out to the left it goes. Marcelo plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo played into the middle. Has he found his man? Mesut Ozil. Bale. Now it's Rooney. Malqui drives it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Marcelo. And it's Ozil. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bale! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's played forward. Mesut Ozil. Rooney. He's got through. Can he get the shot away? Good clearance and very necessary. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lucas Ocampos. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
The action has already resumed here.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
Cleared without complication. Lucas Perry can pick that up. Cabella. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rooney. Mesut Ozil. Dani Alves. He's coming on the right now. What's on? That is terrific skill. What a ball this has turned out to be. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here to level it up. He'll fancy himself from here. Cristiano against the crossbar. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Marcelo gets it back. Marcelo concedes a free kick for that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Away from immediate danger. Throw it. Loose, who's getting there? Oh, he's in! Shot at goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Rooney really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
So here comes the substitution. He's just got rid of that. Cabela. Across the field it goes. And it's Ocampos. Lucas Ocampos on a strong run down the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Rooney. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That comes as a mighty relief. Mesut Ozil. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This is a great chance to get themselves back square. Ronaldo ready to try one. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's played it short. Played in by... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Manchester United making another change here. That's not going to make it. He goes long. Decore. Looking to hit the front line. Well positioned to make that interception. Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can he capitalise? He's had a goal! Played towards the front men. Rooney. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema spreads it towards the left. Has a goal! Malqui gets rid without sophistication. Lucas Ocampos. Tries to switch the play. And here's Benzema. Now it's Lafondra. Cabella. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the right. Pass it over to the other flank. And it's Cabella. Gomez. Plays it out to the wing. Played into space out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Lafondra was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kroos with the massive leap! Should have equalised.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bale gets flagged offside.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester United have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Kroos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bale.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Bernard.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's Bale! He's pulled off a fine save.
Bale is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Repelled by the keeper. Sees it out of harm's way. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Ramsey. Oh, some tackle that. Chance to break. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a loose ball. Bernard! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouragement.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Chelsea have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Icardi. Big chance! There's an early warning shot across the bow. Manchester United are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Zuma with the clearance. And the counter is on. Mesut Ozil. Parejo. Emerson with a fine tackle. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Now it's Icardi. Mesut Ozil. Parejo. Adriano. Neymar. Over to the left. Deftly done. And it's hoisted clear. Chelsea seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Chelsea have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And the flag has stayed down. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It'll be a corner. Tries to get it clear. goes for it! And out to safety. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Parejo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Messi. Now it's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Shooting chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Maggio. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack.
Goes for goal! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Werner, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Parejo finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And he heaves it forward. Done very well to intervene. Ah, he's given it away. Back into the middle. Icardi. He gets past his... Great leap! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gundogan battles to win it back. Parejo. And it's Icardi. Keylor Navas, will they claim to that? Messi Ozil. Neymar. Floats one over. And he's cut it out. Kovacic. Now it's Icardi. He's through, now is he in? And Icardi! And he's done it! And that really is so impressive.
Mauro Icardi showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And here's Neymar. Neymar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
He's pinged one through here, and the shot! It's bounced out! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipate...
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Emerson. Zuma. Florenzi. Parejo gets it back. Parejo with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Benzema takes the long option. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ozil. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Werner provides an outlet. Now it's Icardi. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Mauro Icardi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Now it's Benzema. It's Ozil. Parejo. There's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
We're already back underway here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Maggio, striding forward, facing goal. That's a corner kick. Rooney with a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Rooney might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Maggio plotting from out on the right-hand side. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
He's got away. And in it goes. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Keeper sends it forward. Now a chance to break. And here's Parejo. And here's Neymar. And the ball's come out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Blint. Icardi tries a shot! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Chelsea 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Man going for goal! And that has been cleared. That looks a good chance! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
A real chance to break. Manchester United won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Icardi And he's on, goes for goal! And more! And the lead is extended still further. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. An irresistible force today.
Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Ozil. Here's the delivery. Knocks it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Benzema. Well read, he sorted that out. And he has been fouled there.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Neymar ready to try. Neymar! Danger averted for now. Adriano. And it's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Zuma with the clearance. That has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to hoof it away. But there's going to be another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Forward it goes. Now it's Icardi. Good idea, just poorly executed. Parejo. And here's Neymar. Neymar tries to stroke it through. Gundogan. Blint. Now the counter. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. This could spell danger. You can get that clear. That's great strength on the ball. Gundogan battles to win it back. Werner has created 1 goal already. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Bale. Now it's Neymar. Parejo. Emerson tries to dink it in. Pepe tries to get it forward quickly. Werner, he spotted the run and played him through. And Icardi! Yep, it's a corner. Blint plays it short. Puts in a cross. And that was asking just too much of him. Rooney. Maggio. And it's Bale. Bale. He's left his man. Bale. Cleared away. Ethel goes short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Hoists it forward. Narrow Icardi. Werner. Blint. Gets it upfield. Pepe does well there. Alert. Goes long. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ethel goes up and over. He came in hard, very hard. This has gone, that's foul. And he is shown a yellow card. And that will be the final act. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Gets up to head it!
a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Away from immediate danger. Kroos. That's great strength on the ball. In towards the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Now it's long. Played down the flank. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. And here's the long. Over to the left. Nicely controlled. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets it back. Adriano. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Long gets into a dangerous position, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Long, and he's on his way! He could be in, big chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Kroos up to meet it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Taylor. Into the box. Daniel Alves. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Chance to break. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bale. Bale. That's been drilled forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes long. Has a goal! 0-0 still. The chances, though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Pepe does well there, alert. But it's Traore. And he's cut it out. Kroos has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been clubbed away. He's found his man. Now it's Long. Gets away from his opponents. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Pjanic drives it forward. And the shot! It's anyone's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
He goes long. Traore gets the better of his man. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And the shot! And they've been caught out here. Oh, it's two. Has a pop! It's being played forward. Long looks to get on the end of this. Traore. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Hetamai. Tries to locate someone up front. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Dani Alves plays it forward. Kroos. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! And the ball's come out! And it's Adriano. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hetamai goes looking. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, smart save. Has gone out. Adriano. And he's onside. Kroos. Toni Kroos. Has a pop!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Dani Alves with a delicate ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Toni Kroos. Adriano. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Hetamai. It's wrestled off the ball. Manchester United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. And that's been won straight back, out to the right. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And he's on a charge. He gets past his man. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Crunching tackle. Kroos. And he's there to hoof it away. Pepe. Ronaldo is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Kroos! Yes, it's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Adriano. Toni Kroos.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Kroos plays it short. Toni Kroos has a hit! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dinks one in. Too much on it and out of play. Drives it towards the front. Pjanic. Forward it goes. It'll be a throw-in. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Traore. Up towards the front line. Ruiz does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Toni Kroos. It's Oscar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
There's going to be another change here. Kroos was not to be moved. Gets it upfield.
Manchester United clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Oh, good ball. Chance. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Taylor, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Cuts it out. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Long. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Whipped in. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made...
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. Ruiz gets into the right position to intercept. Attempts to play it through. Traore tries to pick out a teammate. Mesut Ozil. Dani Alves tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it long. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Messi. Swung over. Towering header! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Into the last 5 minutes. Hoists it forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Breaks on here, and it's long. He's played him through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Played forward. No question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Four extra minutes added on. He's got through. Has he found his man? Just brushed off the ball there. Adriano drives it forward. Oscar. Mesut Ozil. Going for goal! Just off target. Ozil goes short. He's had a shot! Mesut Ozil. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Ozil with the short one. And he's there to cut it out. And that's it. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies. Manchester United return to action in this competition. Competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never.
So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing.
Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes, though. It's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sighted goal. He also hardly ever makes an error, and that's precious for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Sergio Ramos hits that long. Magnussen. Kjaer. Kjaer goes looking.
Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just goes for goal! It's broken loose!
It's Ozil.
Shot at goal! Turns and goes back. Has a hit!
That's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Bale keeps everyone guessing. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Magnussen is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played forward. It's gone a long way up and away.
Gets up to head it!
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Milan can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
He's picked him out. It's got Samu Castillejo!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hits one! And the ball's come out!
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Well, nobody's going to argue with that. Husai. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Tessier, and he has been fouled there. And the ref's been lenient here, and he'll get too many more chances.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just brushed off the ball there. Chip through. Oh, good interception. Brahim Diaz. Husai. Delivers a header! Oh, not the best of headers. Pjanic. Adriano. Pjanic. Sergio Ramos. Maggio. Sergio Ramos. Ruiz. Adriano. And that's sprayed out wide. Gets it into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hits one! Played it short. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Pjanic has a hit! Just off target. And it's Adriano. Adriano presses it in. Pjanic plays it short. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ozil. Bale. Ozil looking sharp there. Husai. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Ibrahim. Had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Sergio Ramos. Adriano. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Adriano. Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Brahim Diaz. Plays it long. Away from immediate danger. And that's been levered clear. Fence has got rid of that. And it's Maggio looking to break out here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! Adriano has it in a wide position, so what next? Too long, and over the line. Kessié finds himself eased off the ball. Samu Castillejo. Oh, that's neat. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mesut Ozil. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. And still goals. So there was the first half.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they...
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Luis receives a free kick for that. Kessié. Pumps it into the area.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Maggio. Pjanic. And he's there to cut it out. Magnussen. Kessié. Kjaer. Magnussen. Husai plays it forward. Oh, some tackle that. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mesut Ozil. Brahim Diaz. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pjanic. Mesut Ozil. And it's Bale. Offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Brahim Diaz. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and...
It's Maggio! Cleared without complication. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This is a great chance to take a lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. The breakthrough arrives at last. And he's produced a beauty. Manchester United take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Magnussen drives it forward. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kessié, chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Adriano. Pjanic. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Benzema! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hoists it forward. It's put paid to a promising move. Defender's on the back foot. Well played, he saw that coming. Clears it out of harm's way. And here's Benzema.
Benzema really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
It's a throw in. Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Looking for a decent ball in. Magnussen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has been clubbed away. Pjanic with the short one. Oh, it's Parejo. Benzema has a goal! Bale. It's Bale! Just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
There's going to be another change here. Parejo. Benzema. Now it's Oscar. Magnussen drives it forward. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Benzema.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And here's Benzema. Oscar. Kings it out wide. Parejo. And here's Benzema. Lovely bit of skill there. Crunching tackle.
Manchester United are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hit into the... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Oscar. And help's available out wide. Goes for goal! Good clearance and very necessary.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Coached through there. And that has put paid to that.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And here's Benzema. Magnussen gets rid without sophistication. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Could move up a gear here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Chooses to go back. Ibrahimovic. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Bale, he's got away. And the ball is out of play. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema tries running with the ball at his feet. Oscar plays it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end. I thought they got what they deserved.